The news that caught the Eagles by surprise has left all of Philadelphia holding its breath. There are days when the silence of a Philadelphia Eagles practice speaks louder than any press conference, and that's exactly what happened this Wednesday. A normal Eagles practice, just another afternoon of preparation before facing the Giants, until one missing name changed everything. One of those moments when even the most confident fan feels a chill down their spine, because right in the middle of a stretch filled with ups, downs, and small sparks of hope, the team was hit with a piece of news nobody wanted to hear. One of the cornerstones of this offense is hurt. The Philadelphia Eagles released their first official injury report of the week, and it wasn't light. 5 players did not participate in practice, and among them, one name stands out, shocking everyone. But before revealing who it is, let's set the stage. The Eagles are trying to find their balance again. After a few hard-fought wins, some painful losses, and a roster battling fatigue, this stretch of the season has turned into a real test of endurance. At the center of the offensive line, Cam Jurgens is out with a knee injury. Without him, the team is still deciding who will step up at center. Maybe Brett Toth, or maybe a shuffle that moves Landon Dickerson inside. Nothing's official yet, but every fan knows. Without a reliable center, Jalen Hurts loses precious seconds. And in the NFL, seconds mean everything. On defense, things aren't much better. Adoree Jackson, one of the most experienced corners on the roster, remains in concussion protocol and likely won't be cleared in time. With him out, Vic Fangio has to once again rely on the young guns, Kelly Ringo, for example, to hold the perimeter. Then there's Azeez Ojulari, another pass rusher dealing with a hamstring issue. He could miss this week too. And linebacker Jeremiah Trotter Jr. didn't practice either, sidelined with an ankle injury, a blow to both the defense and the special teams. But none of those injuries hit as hard as the name that stopped Eagles fans in their tracks. A.J. Brown, Philadelphia's star wide receiver, was listed under did not participate with a hamstring injury. 2 words that make every NFL fan nervous. No warning signs, no gradual buildup, just an unexpected absence. And suddenly, the passing game that had been finding its rhythm again is surrounded by uncertainty. A.J. Brown isn't just a receiver. He's the heartbeat of this Eagles offense. He changes the tempo. He bullies defenders. He commands respect. And when he's not out there, the field feels longer, the window's tighter, and Jalen Hurts loses the security blanket that turns drives into touchdown. The team hasn't yet confirmed how serious the injury is. The next few practices will tell the story. But just hearing his name on the injury report was enough to set off alarms across Philadelphia, because everyone remembers what it's like to play without him, and no one wants to relive that again. There is, however, one bright spot in all, and it comes from a familiar face. Brandon Graham, full participant in practice. The legend is back, fresh out of retirement and ready to bring life to the locker room again. On his own Unblocked podcast, Graham said he's feeling light, ready and excited, but hinted that his full return might come after the Week 9 bye. Even so, just having him on the field again lifts the energy of the entire team. That's exactly what this locker room needs right now: leadership and life. While some players recover, others step forward. And that's the essence of this team. The Eagles never quit. Alongside Brown and Graham, a few others were limited in practice. Dallas Goedert, Jacorian Bennett, Grant Calcaterra, Landon Dickerson, and Moro Ojomo. All of them still have a chance to suit up, depending on how they progress over the next few days. But the pattern is concerning. Too many injuries, too soon. The schedule's taking its toll, and you can feel it. Every game, every snap, the wear and tear shows. And with November approaching, the question becomes impossible to ignore. Can this roster physically hold up through the grind of the season? This matchup against the New York Giants isn't just another divisional game. It's a battle of endurance, a test of the team's depth, focus, and heart. If A.J. Brown can't go, the entire offensive approach shifts. More responsibility for Devonta Smith, more short passes, more ground game, more improvisation, and a much smaller margin for error. And yet, there's a strange beauty in this moment, because while one star fights to heal, another warrior might take the field again. Brandon Graham, the man who refused to quit, coming back when the team needs him most. A veteran at 37 years old, answering the call one more time. It's poetic, really. the fighter returning to battle just as the team faces adversity. For fans, it's a mix of anxiety and pride, worry about what's ahead, but pride in knowing that this is what the Philadelphia Eagles are built on. Resilient. When the roster looks broken, they fight harder. When everyone doubts them, they find a way. And maybe, just maybe, through all these injuries and setbacks, the team will rediscover something they've been missing. That collective fire. That moment when everyone looks at each other and says, "Today it's on us." We don't know yet if A.J. Brown will play this Sunday. But one thing's certain, the Eagles will take that field the way they always do. Banged up, doubted, but full of fight. Now it's your turn. Philly Nation, do you think the Eagles can pull off a win even if A.J. Brown doesn't play? Or could this absence cost them big in such a crucial divisional matchup? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you love real Eagles. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notification, because in a week like this, every piece of news can change everything. Fly Eagles fly.